Hey Scorpio, what's going on? Happy sad season. How are you doing? Figure before we get down to business, I know you're always so intense, but I figure before you get down to business, we could maybe, what's the word? Talk a little bit. We need to talk, Scorpio. How was your season? How was it? Those masks, were you wearing them? Were you? Because that's the thing, like I told you guys last time, right? Everybody wears masks. It's not being fake. It's just the way we move around in this world. But the funny thing about you, Scorp, is the mask you wear is like a really scary, like intimidating kind of monster because you're trying to hide the fact that you're ooey gooey caramel inside, huh? So during your season, you had to actually come to terms with actually letting that mask slip, you know? Coming to terms with how that mask that you wear to protect you from the world, even though everybody thinks they need protection from you, but you were actually protecting yourself from the world, that mask slipped and you had to take a few knocks, huh? And you had to go inside yourself and actually find out those intimate things that you don't want to admit to yourself. What are they? That you need love, that you love someone desperately, that even though you're scared to trust, I don't know, you sometimes pick out the people that shouldn't be trusted, can't be trusted. And that terrifies you. It terrifies you to your core. So you wear a mask to protect yourself and you hide the fact that you're terrified. And then when you get so terrified, you lash out at people and then you cling even tighter. It's like rinse and repeat, huh? You guys get a bad rap, I think. I think you guys do. I think out of everybody, you guys get a really bad rap. But you know, it's Saggy season now, right? And Saggy season, much like you know, it's going to the truth of the matter. You Saggies and Scorps, right? A match made in heaven. You need to know the truth, the truth, the truth. You need to know the truth. But this time that you're out of your season, you're no longer going to the truth that's inside, right? You're trying to find the truth of who you are, this world, what you are, what you believe in. You're trying to find that truth out. And this time you have to go outside and interact with other people, right? Not the most comfortable feeling, you know? It's not the most comfortable feeling. Not for you, at least, not for water. Why is that not the most comfortable feeling for you? Well, for a couple of reasons. Saggy season invites us to kind of just pull up a chair and get comfortable. Saggy season invites us to kind of like learn about ourselves, shoot that arrow straight into the heart of truth and learn about ourselves. Like I know as a Scorpio, you're like, yeah, all that good shit. But the thing that we're forgetting is it relates to we learn about ourselves through other people almost as mirrors. And for Scorpios, it's very difficult to admit that we're learning about ourselves through other people. You know, as Scorpios, we try to project on people, get other people to submit, other people to become what we want. And when we can't do that, sometimes when we meet people, and it's kind of like that whole love at first sight, what we do is superimpose what we want for that person to be, even though they might not be it. So to learn about ourselves, when as Scorpio, you project what you want other people to be, and you either try to force them to be that, or you become very mad, very angry that they disappointed you or fell short somehow. And then we go back and it turns into something very vicious, right? It turns into something very vicious. That cycle of attaching to someone, letting somebody in close enough that we attach to them, but then projecting what we want on them. And then we become very vicious. We don't get what we want. So now it's a Saggy season, and it's like about projecting in the mirror. But what have you been projecting? Seriously, what have you been projecting in the mirror? Because now you actually have to go out and interact with people, and you have to see people hold that mirror up. You have to hold the mirror up. And are you going to like what you see? Because that mirror is holding up truth, right? It's different from knowing we wear a mask but never seeing it reflected to us. So Sagittarius season, it'll be reflected to us, the truth about ourselves. Not only on an emotional level, but on a very objective level. Which for Scorpio, you are going to find that there are issues with that, because any water sign will tell you, but especially Scorpio, what is the objective truth? What is the objective truth? What is it? Because up until now, and especially during your season, you were going off of what you feel. What you feel things should be. What you want things to be. What you hope things would be. What you feel. But right now, in Sagittarius season, it's not about what you feel anymore. Now, granted, there are good things. This is going to be a very optimistic time for many. This is going to be a very hopeful time for many. This much is true.